Wake up, grab your phone, good vibes everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles, Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce, they're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce, 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna
Hey, it's
try.
Amy from Edmonton, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hi there, this is Granny, and I'm on the sauce.
Hey, it's Devin.
And I'm Kelsey.
And we're on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
No, like literally. Like, did you see us?
They were on the sauce with us yesterday. Shout out to Kelsey and Devin. They were so fun. We got to go for lunch with them at the dog patch downstairs. Kennedy joined us. We had producer Reese with us. And it was just chill.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Great people.
The best.
I haven't met a saucer yet that I didn't really mesh with.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Because who would stick around longer than 2 seconds watching our show if they didn't get along with us? Welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. I'm Lisa. That's Ryder. We got producer Reese in the house, and we have a surprise guest who's already here, which we will get to right away. 4K Frenchie is here to debut a brand new song.
Yes, we'll get to that in a second. Last night, the Oilers pissed away what should have been another 2 points. At least we got one. We remain first in the Pacific, if I'm not mistaken. Tied now with Vegas. We still get the tiebreaker, so if the season ended today, we would end up first in the Pacific. This would be a shame, though. The fact that we haven't won a division since, like, 86, and that we did it this year when everybody's just limping in. That's the theme of one of 4K Frenchie's songs that we'll get to. But, yeah, we are tied with the Golden Knights, 88 points each. We have 4 games remaining. They have 4 games remaining. The Ducks are one back. They just keep losing to teams that I kept thinking that they'd beat.
Yeah.
Like the Flames. And last night I think they lost again to the Preds, and it wasn't even that close. I don't know. All of us are limping in. One of us is going to win the division, which is ridiculous, but just get in, I think, is what most people are thinking right now.
Em in the chat said that she checked out the PWHL game last night. It was awesome to see how busy it was. She's like, I'm pretty sure like this is a sign that Edmonton could have a team at some point, which is kind of cool to hear.
Yeah, as exciting as that is, you also see Game 7 between the Oil Kings and Blades, and the attendance wasn't great at all for that.
What's up with that? I feel like if it was in Saskatchewan, it would have been a sold-out crowd.
Yeah, that's because there's no bigger game in town, right? The Blades that is the big game in town.
That's right.
I mean, they have the Rush, which is really well supported there, the lacrosse team. But as far as hockey goes, if you want to watch good hockey, the best you're going to get is the Blades. Whereas here, maybe the fact that they're overcharging for Oilers tickets and people are at the brink of their budget, they don't have any more money to go to other hockey games. But it is nice to see the PWHL supported the way it was. That is awesome. I would love to see a team come here eventually. I have a conspiracy theory, if you don't mind. I know that as of yesterday, you really laid down some roots on the fact that you're the conspiracy theorist on the show.
I'm not. I just have like a couple questions about some things. That doesn't mean I firmly believe it or that I'm wearing like a tinfoil hat. Just out here, questioning everything, because I saw a photo from the U.S. government that I thought was legit. I was like, whoa, it's the guy that they rescued who climbed like 7,000 feet after having to parachute out of his plane. And then all the comments are like, this is an AI-generated photo. I was like, okay.
Maybe they're lying about AI because politically they didn't want a picture of military to be doing so well online. So that immediately can shut things down as well. Now, there's a conspiracy.
Okay, what do you got for us?
This is an Edmonton one.
Ooh, a local conspiracy theory.
Yeah. You know how on the broadcast on Saturday night, they said a baby has been born at Rogers Place.
Yes.
And everybody made a big deal about it. And then on last night's broadcast, they said, actually, no, a baby wasn't born.
Pregnant.
She's still pregnant.
Due in May.
So for her, yes, I believe it. But I believe there was a baby born in Rogers Place on Saturday night. And then the Oilers lie about everything. every time they have a chance to tell you how long an injury is going to be, when a guy's going to be back, what's happening with this player, they're full of shit most of the time. So they, for sanitary reasons, didn't want people to think that there was a baby born in Rogers Place. So they've now lied, found somebody else to line up with it. I think there was a baby born in Rogers Place on Saturday night. I don't think that makes it to the broadcast if somebody just like left the rink with what they thought might be contractions. I don't know.
Yes, it's Rogers Place. Where do you hide?
Well, maybe they snuck away to a room and people don't want that room to be the baby room now. Don't
this
you
is
think?
A really bad conspiracy
No,
theory.
I think a baby was born at Rogers Place, and someday we're all going to find out.
PJ in the chat, where's your other computer, Lisa? Believe it or not, this one's working today. It's a miracle, I know. We got Norma in the chat saying that there's a huge group of the Saucy Posse that are joining us this Saturday at Greta. It is an early start club puck drop. We would love to see you. It is a $10 fee to get in the door, but it's going towards a great cause.
Yes.
Kaleo Collective, which supports single mothers, and they do a major event for Mother's Day. So it's nice to support that. Secure your spot now at nationgear.ca, $10 tickets. And shout out to all of our listeners that picked up some Sauce merch yesterday, because that just dropped on our website, and it's doing amazing so far. So you can get that as well at nationgear.ca.
It's pretty badass. I really like the hats.
So good. And now we're getting suggestions. Can we get some pet merch? I'm like, heck yeah. I already wrote Maddie about it. I was
All
like,
right.
we need some like bandanas or something for dogs.
Wow, look at the amount of people in the chat that are agreeing with me that they think that there was a baby that was born in Rogers Place. And that they're just trying to cover it up.
No, even this one here. Ryder thinks having a baby is unsanitary. Have you seen half the crap in the men's bathroom?
No,
I don't know if that's literal or...
I just mean they didn't want the distraction. So they're just like, just tell everybody it didn't happen.
I don't know. At least it made headline news. Like
What?
everyone was talking about it across the entire sports industry.
Was it Knobloch that made the announcement that there wasn't a baby? Because if so, there was definitely a baby.
Is he a bad liar?
He fibs. I'd say he fibs a lot.
Should we get to our first guest of the day and maybe pick his brain about his thoughts on everything that's happening?
See if he agrees with the conspiracy? Absolutely. And today's first guest is brought to you by Dog Farting Awareness Day. We would like to take a minute and address a silent threat affecting homes everywhere. It strikes without warning. It lingers without mercy, and too often it's ignored. So if you notice sudden odors, suspicious side eyes, or a dog quietly leaving the room, take action, open a window, stand your ground, and demand answers. Because awareness matters, and no one should have to suffer in silence. It is Dog Farting Awareness Day today, and let's clear the air.
I'm so honored that was my intro.
I don't know what's going on.
What? That's...
But I will say...
They bought advertising with us.
No, they didn't. You made that up. But I will say, you are hired. Because that's a script.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. We got 4K Frenchie. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me again.
How was your commute in? Merry Christmas.
It was very icy today. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous out there.
Sprinter, right?
We were saying yesterday...
Sprinter. That was one of the top comments underneath your video of you walking through the snowstorm was 4K Frenchie
Oh.
saying,
Welcome to Sprinter?
yeah,
Sprinter.
Sprinter.
Sprinter. Yeah, you were saying your commute in this morning was pretty slow. Ours yesterday was roughly 2 to 3 times as long as it normally is. I think it was 50 minutes, and it's usually about 15.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, glad you made it.
Mm-hmm.
And you've
you.
brought 2 new songs. Well, 1 new song and 1 song that's been updated with you.
Yes.
I love that you
absolutely.
could just keep updating your parody songs.
Yeah, that's
as
the beauty of
season
them.
goes on.
Do you think a baby was born at Rogers Place?
I'm not sure. I think maybe
See?
there was. Yeah. I wouldn't put it past the Oilers organization to lie about that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, we've got some questions we want to pick your brain on, but
Yeah.
first, let's hit a song. This is the one that you released about, I don't know, a week ago, something like that, about
Yes.
the Pacific Division, and it crushed on socials.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it did very well. Lots of comments too. People love talking about that stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone in the Pacific Division loves being in the division.
No doubt, especially looking at the standings right now, as I was saying, 88 points.
I
Good
can't
for-
believe we're still in first place. That's wild.
Yeah, that's...
I thought Vegas was going to take it, but I guess they were one back, right?
They're one back right now, yeah. The Mammoth now have 88 points as well, and they're 4th in the Central.
Oh my god.
All right, let's do it. The Pacific Division song.
I thank the Lord my team is in the Pacific Division, 'cause that's the one where all the garbage teams are living. And my team somehow in first place with 88 points and everyone playing like pylons. It's always better in the Pacific. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're winning. It's always better in the Pacific. Yeah, my team is ass, but they're gonna make it.
We hope.
Stunning.
Still haven't locked in a spot for the playoffs yet.
We believe, right?
It'll
Producer
be a
Reese?
miracle if we get first place if we're playing the way we do.
Man, but everybody else, I mean, the Vegas is coming on pretty strong right now. They've won 4 in a row.
Oh man, the Tortorella effect, hey?
Those coach bumps. That's why when people were saying maybe Nobby's out, I said, maybe if we get the coach bump, we end up in first place and get hot going into playoffs.
It must be stressful being a coach. I can't imagine, or a manager. Like, we all saw that clip of the Blue Jays manager absolutely losing his mind on the ump, but I know he was just projecting because he's like, might lose my job.
Yeah. Yeah, they've lost 6 in a row. So I don't know how many more you lose in a row before you definitely feel like you're in the hot seat. I think that the fact that he took them, Schneider, to the World Series last year probably
It'll save him.
gives him a few months at least.
Didn't they have a really hot start too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they won their first series. They swept it, so they won their first 3 games, and then they're 1-7 since, I think.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, let's take to the chat. Jana said, love this song. Laying on the Sauce is giving a bunch of heart emojis to 4K Frenchie. Hell yeah, says Lindsay. Clapping over here.
Yes.
Absolutely love it, says Kels. Miss Mackie loving it too. Nice work.
So when you have a video that goes viral, something that comes with that is mean comments.
Haters. I literally just blocked someone that came to my Facebook page to comment on an old picture of me saying, this girl's boring on SiriusXM. I'm like, who are you talking to? I'm the only one reading that. Block. What is happening?
Oh man, I love the comments though.
Do you have any standout?
Well, on that song, there was a guy that came, an Angry Ducks fan,
Okay.
and he said, what did he say? He said something like, yeah, first in the division or 39 regulation wins. That's not shitty.
Okay.
And I was like, and then I just commented, oh, still a first round exit.
Yeah.
Do you thrive
Just
when
the
you
knife
read
a
those
little bit.
comments? Like, do you wait
I
for them
love
to
it.
come and you just can't wait to reply?
I love it because everyone
Yeah.
else piles on too, right? Like
Yeah.
it's just a funny song, but some people have to come in and take it personally.
Yeah.
One of the things that surprised me when we started this job, I figured the majority of the hate that we'd get would be from other fan bases. Flames fans, Canucks fans, Leafs fans. And yeah, we get some of those too. I was a little surprised though, angry other Oiler fans and how passionate they are. Like, if they don't agree thoroughly with your take, sometimes they get right pissy about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So have you dealt with any of that? Any fellow Oiler fans that are coming at you?
Oh yeah, mostly on the Bush stuff too, because it's
Right.
very polarizing.
Well,
right?
after last night, didn't he make quite the error?
yeah,
Well, he just had a really shitty game all in all, yeah.
yeah, and it's funny. This song is kind of praising him, but after the game yesterday, I was like, ugh, man, this is gonna be even more polarizing now.
So you've got a brand new song to debut for us, and it is a Bouchard themed.
Yes.
You've already had one great Bouchard song.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is the second.
and this is not a remake of that one; it's a fresh one.
Okay, let's do
Because
it.
I feel like the conversation has changed, but there's still, those stubborn people that will always say he can't play defense.
Fair. Yeah.
All right. I'm starting to think Evan Bouchard will have to end the war in Iran for his haters to think he's worth the money he's paid. They watch a few minutes of his worst games, but everyone's human. We all make mistakes, but when he's at his best, there's no other player I'd take. We all know your comments are probably rage bait. Give him his flowers and call it a day. Your energy's better spent picking up a hobby or two. 'Cause hating on Bush is just not doing it for you.
I hope Bush sees this.
Yeah. Hopefully fast forwarded to the part where I was like, yeah, you had a real shitty game
Yeah,
last night.
yeah. Reese, let's cut that part out.
Yeah, that was a bad game for him. Holy.
But like everybody has them.
Yeah, it's true. And he's had a lot less since the beginning of the season.
Even Savoy, I feel, has been a really, really strong player and a great winger for McDavid, and he didn't look great last night.
Yeah.
And then how the game finished.
I think
obviously.
that was quite a dive.
Yeah,
but-
that looked like a pretty
Was
soft
it?
call to me on the replay. In full speed, I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
a penalty for sure. Especially like that close to the boards. Usually the refs, they call those right away.
Was it a trip that they called?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even like his stick was nowhere near his foot.
And
He
just
kind of
for
just fell off balance.
it to be like a 7-second power play and the game's over,
I
like
know.
that must suck so bad, especially for a young player.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to think McDavid leaves that game being like that's sick goal, and then losing. Mm-hmm. Such a roller coaster of emotions.
I think he's aware enough of the overall game, though, that just that goal, like he makes plays like that. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't every game.
Yeah, that's true.
So the overall game from the Oilers, maybe we were even lucky to just get a point last night. That third
Yeah,
period,
I think
we
so.
all played like trash.
And they blew a lead again. Like,
Uh-huh.
Just
Got to figure that
terribly. Yeah.
Back to Bush. I saw Oilers Nation shared this. Is this a legit quote? Gene Principe interviewed him saying, will you win the Norris? And he said, well, I'm lighting the league on fire. You tell me. Is that a legit quote?
Who?
I hope so.
This was shared by Oilers Nation. It's a photo of Gene Principe talking to Evan. I don't know if someone running Oilers Nation was being funny. Was that Wanye?
It is
I'm
tough
like, is
to
this
it
a
tell
real
doesn't sound like
quote?
something he would say.
I know. That's why I'm like, okay.
He's pretty reserved usually.
Yeah. What's the one I'm seeing all the time? It's a Penguins parody account. And they just constantly have these quotes from Stuart Skinner being like, I'd have 2 rings right now if I had somebody on my team that played anywhere near Malkin. Or something like that. And like all the quotes are fake, but it's just rage baiting like you
I
you
see.
pointed
There's
out in
so
your
many
song.
Facebook pages now that are just AI generated slop like that, just to rile people up.
The one that's like McDavid and Lauren are expecting a baby
Yeah.
boy. I'm
They
like,
do that for every good player in the league, right?
Hey, I just want to show my screen because I don't have time to get this to Reese, but
okay.
this is one that I have saved on my desktop because it made me laugh so hard. Connor McDavid, Time Legacy, and the Storyteller. And it looks like he's like a religious leader. And it's apparently a Netflix show. Absolute bullshit. But
That's hilarious.
what are we doing?
I don't know.
His eyes are closed.
Can't
in
even
it.
tell what's real anymore.
Mid prayer. There are some things that get me still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like you said, like maybe that picture's real and people are just now claiming AI.
You guys, I literally reshared something that I thought was from NASA, and I just got the notification. Here's a community note. This video is not from NASA's lunar flyby. And I reposted it because I was like, this is stunning. Fools! Oh, here's the picture. Thanks for popping that up, Reese.
Wow, that was fast. Did I get that to you previously? Okay.
That is
Like how
so funny.
stupid is that?
Here's
That's
my
supposed to be
question.
him when he's older?
I think
I don't know.
So? Yeah,
Time Legacy and the
Look at the
Storyteller.
outfit.
the outfits are awesome.
He's never worn either of those things and never would.
How many likes does this have? Like,
I don't
bet
remember.
so many people believe it's true.
Ridiculous. Penguins Jesus. That is the
Yes.
account on Twitter that I've seen a bunch of people believing that these Stuart Skinner quotes are real. It's just
I guess if you didn't know Skinner that well, you might believe it, but I mean, no.
Wait, are we
no
talking about the
Oilers
black
fan
eye
would.
photo?
the black eye photo.
Well, wasn't there a photo of Stuart Skinner with like a
Oh, yeah.
terrible black eye? Was that AI?
I don't know.
That was fake, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked so real. Why are we doing this?
Yeah, like I'm feeling more and more like my parents all the time because they 5 years ago when things were obviously fake, were hook, line, and sinker. My mom
Yeah.
would be like, Can you believe
it?
this?
Yeah. I mean, Oilers Nation posted an Evan Bouchard quote, and I believed it.
Yeah, I don't think that's a real quote. He would never say that.
So everyone else got the joke except for me. Cool. Awesome.
Yes, the black eye photo was fake.
Now, this is kind of cool. Reese produces a show called Ask Doobie.
Mm-hmm.
And this week, Chris Pronger is going to be on it. So do you guys have any questions for Chris Pronger as far as like what's going on? No,
got
but
a few.
they have to be fresh. Let's not bring up the
Why?
past. Let's not bring up the past. Do you guys have any fresh takes?
Oh, mine were just hockey related.
Anyone?
20-year-old questions. Why would you do that?
If anybody has any questions for Pronger, that Reese will not get beat up for asking or passing Doobie's way.
Get them in the chat because Reese can send them over to Pronger.
Yes.
That's so funny.
4K Frenchie, I'm sure you're hoping for a lengthy playoff run because the amount of opportunities to have viral songs will be present.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get downtown and film some content.
Hey, sweet.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
You're a big guitar player, guitar lover. It's International Guitar Month.
Is it? Oh,
It
I didn't
is.
even know that.
So maybe you
Awesome.
could do something with International Guitar Month, show off what you got. I saw you got like a brand new purple electric guitar.
Yeah, my new Blueberry Burst
That thing's sick.
ES335. Yeah, I just got it back from a setup, and oh man,
Who
plays
is
like
your
butter.
favorite guitarist of all time? Do you have a
Ooh, that's a tough question.
or
That is a
somebody that
tough
would be on
question.
the Mount Rushmore at least?
So I think I've been getting a lot into blues and watching a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Nice.
He makes that guitar sing, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, he's got his own style, and it's amazing. He was influenced by Jimmy too. Jimmy's one of the greats, but Stevie he's got another level to him.
Do you think with McDavid's Dangles, if he would have zoned in on guitar instead, he'd be one of the best of all time?
Is this like that RBC or CIBC or whatever they
Yeah,
do
yeah.
if McDavid did this? Yeah.
If he was a chef or...
Well, his Cam McDavid,
His brother,
his brother is a guitarist.
Yeah.
And I follow him on Instagram, and he's pretty good.
You
Is
should,
he?
He's
You
got a
should
band
try
and
and
everything.
collab with him. Is he in Edmonton?
No, he's
No.
in Ontario.
Ontario.
But still, you like
Should
you
get
don't
him
have to
over
be in
here.
the same studio to record a song together.
That's
like,
true. Yeah, maybe I should reach out.
You
to him.
should.
Write a parody song like My Brother's Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
he
they
needs
look
help.
exactly alike too.
They do.
They look like twins.
He needs your creative mind to come up with a fun parody song. You actually should.
Yeah.
That's your homework. You got to reach out and see if he replies.
Okay, will do. Yeah.
And,
And
obviously...
Cam, if you're watching this,
Yeah.
reach
Yes,
out.
there we go. Obviously, happy to have you back anytime to premiere brand new songs, to debut them on the show.
Yeah.
And look for 4K Frenchie online. Where can people find you exactly?
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all 4K Frenchie.
Simple as that. Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me, guys. It was fun.
Yeah, let's throw up that Be Right Back, get a picture with Frenchie, and then we should get into our 3 stars of anything early because we've got Liam coming in. He's jumping in at 9:45 today, so we'll be right back.
And once again, that first guest was brought to you
No.
by Dog Farting Awareness Day. Hello and welcome back to the Sports Interaction Studio. Big thanks to 4K Frenchie for showing us an old track that he updated and a brand new track today.
Great guest.
Yep. Love his songs.
We're going to get into 3 stars of anything nice and early on the show today, and we want to hear from you with your honorable mentions. But here's the thing. With today's subject, today's question, you have to have a reason why. Okay? So today's 3 stars of anything is brought to you by Lease Busters. If you are stuck in a car lease and want out, Lease Busters connects you with someone to take it over. No penalties and no buyout headaches. If you want more information on this, you can check out leasebusters.com. Are you guys ready for 3 stars of anything?
Fire it up. Let's get her going.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hit that intro.
It could be an athlete, snacks, or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
I will say, Liam was distracting Reese.
He was talking to Reese while we were asking him to hit the button.
Sorting the guests out, dealing with all this.
Yeah, you're killing it, buddy.
Honestly, how do you do it all?
Get that handsome face on the screen. I'm allowed to say that, right?
Yep.
There's a guy who's in a lot of hot water. It's ridiculous. He was like a town council, and a high school student came in to talk about like the accessibility to local colleges and just say something that she believed to town council. And the one guy goes, "Damn, anybody told you how hot you are?" To a high school student.
No.
Yeah.
How old was this guy?
Looked like he's about 60. It got so uncomfortable. So that's why I'm a little on edge by even calling Reese handsome right now. Sorry, Reese. I didn't mean to.
Speaking of handsome, did you trim your eyebrows today?
I did.
Dang. Looking good.
Thanks.
Got to work on those winks, though. I'm kidding. All right, 3 stars of anything. We want to hear from you. What is the best amount of beers to have? Ryder, why are we going with this as the topic today?
I just saw that this was a discussion online, and people were pretty passionate about how many beers is the best amount of beers. Because every answer, every number has a different reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's get it going. I believe I won yesterday.
No, you and Reese tied yesterday.
No.
Yep. Also, shout out to Panini Italian. They were writing me on Instagram. I told them about our hot wing challenge, and they said that they don't think we could have 2 of their hot 2 wings from their hot sauce.
Ooh.
So I said, "You're sponsoring our next bet."
So you can get one in you, and then you regret it.
They're like, guaranteed none of you can eat 2.
All right.
That's what they said.
Well, we're joining
kinda
forces
scary.
with
I know.
them for that.
But also he said it's not a hot sauce, it's a rub.
Well, it's probably the same stuff they put on the chicken strips.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it is even chicken strips that might be getting brought in.
So would that be from their Rob's Chicken that they own that's right
Uh-huh.
next door?
All of it's delicious. They also have like drumsticks and stuff. I guess it's not a wing.
Are you agreeing with Lisa that I didn't win yesterday? I thought I won for sure
No,
yesterday.
you guys tied.
We both had 40. But I mean, if you want to get given a win.
No, I don't
If
want to
you
get
need
given a win.
We'll give you a pity win because you had 0 and Reese had 1.
Well, it says that I have one in here right now.
I updated it and gave both of you a point.
Oh, that's fine then.
So Reese and I both have 2 points. You have 1. It's a race to 5. Loser has to do the hot wing challenge. Or
That's
hot
right.
Rub challenge. I don't know what to call it now.
Okay, so I'm going to go with my first pick for the best amount of beers to have. And my first overall pick is going to be 4 beers.
Why?
4 beers, you're going for it. You're in one. You're a little loose. You're laughing. You're high-fiving your crew. You're really good and zoned in on the pool table or the dartboard or bowling.
So you got a little bit of a buzz, but you're not going to be hungover.
Golf. 4 beers, you start playing a little loose. You don't care as much about your game. You're just having fun. But yes, the good thing about 4 is that you have a couple glasses of water before bed. You're fine the next day.
Reese, what's your first overall pick? Best amount of beers to have?
I think the best amount of beers to have is 6.
A 6-pack.
Yeah, nice little 6-pack. You can kind of get into it. It's not going to like debilitate you.
Yeah.
But you're like feeling good. You're ready, like wanting to get after it.
If you're getting a 6-pack, what are you going with, though? Like, if you're downing a 6-pack, it's not going to be like 7% strong IPA, is it?
It can be.
Probably just go, yeah, it could be.
Those only come in 4-packs, though. Then you'd have to get a 4-pack and a half in you.
Okay.
God forbid.
All right, 6 is Reese's first pick. Lisa?
My first overall pick is 3.
3. Okay, explain.
Well, for me, 3 is the perfect amount because you're feeling it a little bit, but then also you're not even dizzy when you go to bed. Like,
Right.
you're just feeling good. Like, especially if I'm going out for a couple drinks with girlfriends, sipping on 3 beers is the perfect amount to get me through like a 2-hour hangout.
That's true.
Done.
Yeah.
And then the bill's not as high either.
Fair.
Just 3.
Okay, 3's not a bad answer. With my second overall pick, I'm going to go with 8.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, but that's when you're committed to having a lot. That is, you have 2 before the game starts, you hammer 2 in the first period, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, and then go for a beer afterwards. Like, it just, you're in one. You know you're not going to feel great.
Drunk.
You're not going to feel great the next day, but you are probably going to have a party night. You can't have 8 and just sit.
No.
You're going for it. So I think it's the right amount where
it's like this. That's like the amount that you had that night that you uploaded a picture of just your shoes on your Instagram story when you were riding home on the LRT. And I texted you. I said, "Why did you post a picture of your feet?"
Yeah, and I liked my shoes.
And I was like, well, it doesn't look like you're showing off your shoes. It looks like you accidentally took a picture of your feet and put it on your Instagram story. So you're going to want to delete that maybe?
No, but that's a good amount of beers to have.
That's
you can
an
still
8 beer.
You can still take a clear picture, caption it, maybe misspell something.
That's the thing is it didn't have a caption, so it just looked like very midlife crisis in my opinion.
Okay, that's fine.
That's an 8 beer night.
I was vibing though.
Yeah.
So that is all that matters sometimes.
Your intentions were good.
8's a good amount to have.
Reese, what's your second overall pick?
My second overall pick, just going to be 2 beers. Something nice and light. And you can kind of like very much discretionally, but you can kind of like still function after that like a real human and everything.
Who is distracting you over there?
Oh,
no!
The crew is here.
I'm like, he just keeps looking over at someone. I'm like, who is it? Okay, so you're going with 2 beers.
2 beers kind of leaves you with the freedom to be able to like still control your own.
Sure, that's a good point.
I like the 2 beer answer.
I don't.
Why?
It's wasted calories to me because you're not going for it, but you've had enough that like I had 2 beers at lunch yesterday. And I wished I would have just had 1.
Or a
Did
dessert
it feel
instead.
like a waste though?
It kind of did. It just like was unnecessary, and then I napped in the afternoon.
I also did take a nap yesterday.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have needed a nap if I just had 1.
Reese had a nap and he had 1.
If I would have had 3 or 4, you could have drove home, and
That's
then I
right.
would have been like, yeah, let's have a fun afternoon. Let's get crazy.
We also need to take into consideration what kind of beers we're drinking. Because if I'm drinking a sour beer, like
Yeah.
there's just no way I could have more than 2.
Sure, you start getting tummy ache, but then you just switch to Auntie Deb's and have a Coors Light.
A Coors Light, yeah.
Okay, on to the third round. My third answer.
Wait, I haven't done a second pick yet.
Yes, of course you haven't.
I'm going with 1 beer.
Mm-hmm. I think I like that better than 2.
1 beer, guilt-free calories. That's like the same amount of calories as a chocolate bar. Just a nice little treat.
Reese is making faces like he wants to fist fight, actually.
Why? What happened?
Oh, I said I think I like that answer more than 2, and he went,
Oh, he's mad at you. Well,
I'm just giving my opinion on this. This is supposed to be a healthy debate, not a making faces at each other debate, Reese.
Ryder's trying to get votes away from Reese. He's mad that they tied yesterday.
With my third overall pick, this one might surprise everybody, but I'm going to go with 0. And the reason I say that...
Getting the sober votes.
No, the reason I say that, sure, sober votes. But as I get older, I realize even 1 and I'm not sleeping as well. If I have 0, if I'm just chugging bubblies and then finish the night with a cup of tea or a glass of water.
I've never seen you drink tea.
Okay, I occasionally have tea. Now you're trying to pick on me. I do have tea occasionally. I usually have a beer, though. When you have 0, you just sleep so much better. Like the people that have the watches that are actually keeping track of their sleep patterns and stuff.
No, yeah, it's terrible for you.
It is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we should all not be doing it nearly as much as we do it. 0 is my third answer.
Reese, what's your third answer?
Give me infinite beers. I
he's going
have as
opposite.
many as you want to
Keg
have. This is
stands.
when it's literally like you are staying over at somebody's house, or you have a plan in place of what is all going on for the end of your night. Have as many as you want. Have 20. Have 30 even. Why not?
The next day, though.
Yeah, end up in the hospital. Who cares?
You're stealing fun from the next day.
Pee your pants.
It's
yeah,
true.
but you have so much fun in the one day. Why do you even need to have more than X?
I had a night once, and my buddy was given a 60 of Crown Royal. And part of the gift was, I want you to find your one buddy that you think you can drink this with in a night and give it a go.
Was it Grant Johnson?
No. I don't want to. He's a professional, so I don't want to name drop here.
Can I have a clue?
Golf?
I know who it is.
Okay, so he invites me over, and we try to polish this thing off.
That is concerning.
And, I think we got pretty close. The next day...
You need a banana bag the next day. Like, a nurse needs to show up at the door and put an IV in your arm.
That was an infinite amount of drinks day. The next day, I had to do stand-up comedy at a Father's Day brunch, and I was so anxious. It didn't go great.
So don't do that, kids.
And as I left to go and do this show, he's doing yard work with a little tractor, puking off of the side of it. I was like, oh, yeah, we probably shouldn't do that again.
Okay, my third pick for best amount of beers to have, I'm going to go with 5.
Okay.
5 is good. You're drunk. You're going to have a little bit of a hangover depending on what beer you're going with. Maybe add some clam to your first 2 beers, and then you switch it up to just the lager for the last 3.
Okay.
You're having a good night. You're not feeling very good the next morning, but then that inspires you to have like a good greasy breakfast.
Yeah.
What a weekend.
Breakfast is still good after 5.
Or what a weeknight. I mean, whenever you want to indulge. It's a game night. Maybe that's you tonight. That's my final pick.
It is Wednesday. When you're talking wing night,
Wing night.
like 2's not enough, you know?
You can't
That's
just
why I
get
don't
water?
like 2. That's why I don't like Reese's answer 2.
All right, let's spitfire ours and get the poll up in the chat. Best amount of beers to have. Ryder, what are your top 3 answers?
4 beers, 8 beers, and 0 beers.
Reese?
I had 6, 2, and infinite.
I have 3, 1, and 5.
All right. I know this is an interesting one. Get your vote on, though. Let us know who you think, and maybe take in account their reasons.
I love how serious we're taking it too, and it's so silly. But there's going to be a winner.
And I think there's actually arguments for all of those.
Yep.
Except for 2.
Do you think it's weird to just have one beer? Like, having one beer just screams, like, I need this.
Yeah, 1 beer is strange.
Yeah, like, I think it's so weird to have one beer.
I would say with dinner, 1 beer is kind of
Wait,
cool.
that's one of my answers. No, 1 beer is awesome. Sorry, I thought that was one of Ryder's answers.
You-
I was on board. I was like,
Shoot, I
that
thought
is
that it was
so
too.
weird.
Reese tricked Lisa into soiling
I'm
her
like-
out, and he thought I had one as well.
Damn it. No, 1 beer's awesome.
One beer is actually sick.
It's 2 that is silly. Wait, no, that's your Reese.
You can't even go with 3 on me. I don't have
Damn
that one
it.
either. 4. Good number of beer. All right. Get your votes on. I really
Damn
like
it.
that. And Reese is leading again because of bullshit. This is... I don't know which cousins you paid. I know you've got a huge family.
I have a small family.
No, you
I
don't. You have a
big
half of
family.
Mornville is Reese's family, FYI.
You guys have a hockey tournament with all your relatives, and you don't know some of the people that play in it.
Yeah, I literally
That's a
asked you. I
huge
was like,
family.
I was like, was so and so there? You're like, I don't know. I think so. That's your cousin.
So that's who's voting. Reese's hockey team.
Okay, honorable mentions in the chat: 1 beer and a highball. Boxer in the chat. I had 8 beers, then clipped a 26 a Crown last Friday. It was a great night.
Jesus.
Jeez.
That's going for it.
2 beers and I'm lit, says Devin. Good thing you only had 1 at our brunch yesterday. Shout out to Devin and Kels that came and sat in on the sauce. That was super fun. Yeah, who's winning?
Reese is. Of course he is. We're going to have to cancel the 3 stars of anything.
No,
I
it's
think.
my favorite.
It's my favorite too, but it's tainted.
Norm even said he gave you his pity vote.
You got a pity vote? That hurts.
I'm just really surprised that the 0
Should be getting more votes.
It should. There's a really good reason to have 0 beers in a night.
There's a lot of people that are sober or sober curious that tune into the sauce.
So where are you at? Voting for infinite.
Hey, and I think it's super cool to have 0 beers in a night.
Thanks, Reese.
Agreed.
But when you're going out to have beers and you're like, man, I'm just going to have 0. That doesn't really make sense. Unless
you're having like a sober month.
Yeah.
Which is great for people.
Super dope.
Yeah.
I could use it.
Exactly. Why don't you try it?
How many hot dogs were eaten at the Jays game yesterday?
I like how passionate 3 stars of anything has got. I'm too competitive, maybe, is part of the problem. So I'd like to apologize if I come across that way, which I definitely do, and I understand that.
Blue Jays fans have broken the franchise record for most hot dogs sold at a single game after the team offered them up for just 77 cents a piece.
That's because they were eating their feelings last game.
So true.
God, that team sucks.
Blue Jays sell more than 100,000 hot dogs during game versus Dodgers.
Looks like it was 102,000.
So they had to drop it to 77 cents to get over the 100,000 mark. That's pretty wild. Whoa. I wonder, like, how much do you think they cost? If you're buying that mass amount of hot dogs and you have a company that's sponsoring them, you're probably, the overhead's like 30 cents a hot dog. You're still making a crazy amount. Well, I guess that's not 40 cents a 100,000. That's four grand.
Reese, can you pull up the video that I added to our pictures and videos page of Schneider screaming at the ump? This is drama.
$40,000.
If you guys haven't seen this video yet, I love the passion.
Yeah, it's good when the managers get into it. That's one of the things that I don't like about the new rules in baseball is there's less reasons to get out and yell at the umps because you're arguing with the computer. If it's that egregious of a call, you can challenge it, and then the managers don't get to come out and kick dirt at a umpire. But Schneider went for it yesterday. Do we have that, Reese?
Guys, wait till you see how red he gets and how close he gets to the ump's face. Did you watch it?
I did, yeah. And like spit was hitting the ump's face. Impressive.
And they say women are dramatic. I don't know. Wait till you see this.
Can you imagine the amount of hair pulling if that was the case? I don't understand that. When women get in fights, every time I watch it online, it's immediate hair pulls.
Well, it's right there.
And it hurts, right?
Yeah.
Like so bad?
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a fist fight?
Not like that.
Oh. Because could you pull and like almost like use it as a jersey?
I almost got in a fist fight at the Oilers game this past weekend.
Pardon
on Saturday.
me?
So I went with 2 of my girlfriends, Chantel and Liz. And Chantel is our Rammy friend. Like she's probably the rammiest person I've ever met. And it was so busy at this game. Between periods, everyone and their dog is going to the bathroom. And she had her elbows up. I'm like, what are you doing, Chantel? And then there was a woman with nachos, and she almost knocked this woman's nachos over. And the woman thought that it was me and Liz and almost fought us. I was like, you almost got us kicked out of Rogers Place because your elbows are up.
Did the lady lose her nachos?
Almost.
So she still had them. And
Yes.
she was going to fight you with nachos in her hand.
Imagine getting nachos to the face.
Why? How? I mean, by the time she wound up, the nachos would have all fallen out.
I don't know, but you got to think those nachos were $40. So I get why she was so pissed.
You got to be protective of your food.
Seb in the chat said there was also a brawl yesterday, too, in another game. Yeah, the Angels are just There's so much drama.
Uh-huh. That one was weird, too, because it wasn't immediate after the thrown pitch. Like, the pitcher almost hit the batter, and then it went to, like, the play at second base. The announcers are talking all calmly. It's a nice afternoon game. And then the batter, and the pitcher started getting at it with each other. You don't normally see that. Usually it's like, almost got hit by a pitch, immediate fight.
All right, Reese, let's watch Schneider absolutely losing his mind with the ump yesterday during the Blue Jays game.
And if you did, what's 10-year-old Dan Shulman? Who's he approaching in that? John Scott was the leadoff hitter.
John Scott, yeah.
Some critical names.
Was Otto Velez in the lineup?
Otto Velez, DH.
Was Rico Cardi in the lineup? So
Rico Cardi.
I don't know if he was in the lineup.
Called a balk, I guess?
Here we go.
I don't think he was. He was part of the expansion draft.
Yeah, he doesn't like that.
It gets worse.
Do we have a balk called on Gosman? A balk has been called on Kevin Gosman. He wants to know why. John Schneider wants to know why.
It's so performative when the managers do this.
It gets better. Okay, so they're going to replay it.
Well, he was bouncing coming set, but somebody maybe didn't think he came set.
I mean, he's always that. Left foot is always going up and down.
Oh, yeah. It's when he gets kicked out, he loses it.
By home plate umpire Dan Merzel.
I'm scared.
Schneider looks like he could kick the shit out of people, too, hey?
He looks like he could be in a UFC ring.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those guys that, like, is in a boxing match against some guy who's got a 16-pack, and he wins.
This ump standing there and just kind of agreeing.
Number one, it's a balk call on Kevin Gosman that he feels his pitcher does the same thing every time. This is
He's standing up for himself. I don't mind that from the ump.
Agreed.
to give the umpire.
And, you know, Schneider is ready to be snappy. Look, he's got a fresh haircut.
Yeah. He was waiting to throw down his hat.
Yeah, he wanted to show off that fade.
So I like seeing this in Major League Baseball. What I really don't like seeing it is in Little League Ball when the umpire's 13. And the funny thing is you still see it sometimes.
Yep.
Where parents will come out and start screaming at umps and stuff. Like, stop
It's
that.
so cringe.
That has to end. Are we ready for our next guest?
Let's do
It is
it.
brought to you by Southview Acura, family-owned and operated on Edmonton's south side. Wonderful people, a showroom full of wicked rides. They got the parking lot jammed. They are ready. They will make you a decent offer on your vehicle as well if you want to trade in. And the staff is not pushy and absolutely lovely. Southview Acura, hit them up on Edmonton's south side. Welcome to the show, Liam.
Hello.
Hello.
Horrobin?
Horrobin.
Okay. Every time I go to pronounce it, I'm not confident enough on it.
You could always ask. We can talk about it if you want.
That's what I just did.
I'll spell it.
Horrobin. They always an A.
Horribin.
Nope.
Nope. Just one R, right?
2 R's, 2 O's.
Oh.
Horrobin.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Horrobin.
Horrobin.
Sure. I've been going on the Kevin Carey show for about 18 months now, and never once has he said my name right, and I just don't have the heart to tell him he says it wrong because he's the only person who asked me to come on the radio. So I'm not gonna burn this bridge.
I think this is a common thing. Once it gets to a point where it's too late to correct someone of how they're saying your name, you just kind of have to be that
Let it be.
person.
Does he say it the same way wrong every time?
Every time.
Okay.
How does he say it?
Horrobin.
Robin.
Perfect.
Horrobin.
Okay. I'll never forget it.
Okay.
Me neither.
Next week, I'm going to introduce you like a real stud.
Why do we get the pleasure of getting you earlier than usual today?
I have a meeting at 10:30, which was supposed to be at 9, which would have worked out great, but now I have one at 10:30. I was also supposed to have one at 7:15, but that didn't happen. But now I'm here. It's a busy morning.
I'd say kind of.
No doubt. 7:15 meeting.
Who books a 7:15 a.m. meeting?
Jesus.
Almost.
Okay.
He's also distracting our producer. I'm going to have a talk with him after the show. Wouldn't that be a twist?
Oh, God. Please don't.
I'm just kidding.
All right, let's talk the game last night. Did it also feel to you like we pissed away at least 1 point? Well, just 1 point?
Well,
yeah, it really did. But it's kind of funny, isn't it? Because they end up getting a point and still go to the top of the division. Like, it still kind of worked out in a way. And I guess at this time of year, you just want to secure points. But I think the thing I've been most worried about is like their defensive game has just fallen apart for, I think, 3 straight games. I think the Chicago game, they kind of got away with it because they played Chicago. But you play two teams who you could face in the playoffs in Vegas and Utah, who you should be on equal par with at least. And I think you got outplayed for bulks of both of those games. And last night you're up 3-1, and all of a sudden it just completely collapses. I don't think Jari played great by any means, but I think in the first period, like, he made that huge save on Yamamoto. Like, I think he had his moments, and then the team just completely collapsed. Like, I just looked, they had 35 scoring chances against last night.
Oof.
The last time that happened was when they lost 7-3 to Minnesota when it was that high. And that was the game when Jari called out everybody being like, play some defense.
Yeah.
And everyone got upset about it, but it's shown when they do play defense, they will shut down teams. And it just got away from them yesterday and 2 games prior.
Is there anything good about this? Is a real wake-up call of, like, this can't be the team we are going into playoffs?
Well, I feel like that wake-up call should have happened when you got smoked by Florida.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you can afford, like, having nights off is going to happen, of course. Like, it's hard to bring it every single night.
Especially when their Zamboni is so cool.
I know.
That's a lot of pressure.
That was a worry for me when I saw that yesterday.
Me too. I was like, that thing has magic to it. It's got power.
The Tristan, the intern, said it looks like a Power Rangers vehicle.
Oh,
which
yeah,
I thought
it does.
was like a great comparison for
Yeah.
it. So that was cool. But I was most worried when Jack said on the broadcast that they're like 19-1-0 when Nick Schmaltz scores, and he scored the 3-2 goals. Like, we're totally screwed here. And then I think he scored the overtime winner, didn't he? Or maybe it was Keller, whoever it was.
He got 2 for sure.
Yeah. So I just think that's the first time Utah's ever beat the Oilers. And you had them right there. Their goalie was playing awfully. Yours was playing fine. The whole team was playing fine. And all of a sudden it just erupted.
Who looked the worst to you out there?
I mean, the obvious answer, I think, is Bouchard. That short-handed goal, I don't even care about, like, his back check, because I think there was just so many mistakes before that. Like, there was one moment in it where he had to make a simple pass to, I think it was Nuge right in the middle, and he, like, fired it at his chest.
Yeah, he hit him, like, in the pants.
So how did you get the puck that high in, like, such a short gap? But he had a tough night, and of course I took his shot prop. Same with Savoy. Neither of them registered a shot on goal.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, but to be honest, like, there's so many guys I didn't even know they were playing, and we're at that point. It's like Bouchard's making mistakes, but at least he's involved in the game. Like everyone else, like, I know Nuge scored, but I don't think he played very well. Like, McDavid played well, I thought, but I just don't think it was a very good effort from the top 6 in general.
Doc looks decent.
He just brings a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I like what he does, and people were very upset that Josh Szymanski got taken out of the lineup, but I don't think Colton Doc ever did anything previously to, like, lose his spot in the lineup. He just got hurt.
Thoughts on Dickinson? I think he was probably one of their best players last night.
Yeah, hit the post. I think he also had that. I loved how he teed up for a one-timer.
Yeah, when that guy gave it away to him.
Right in the middle. So that was a funny one. I thought he did well. I like what he brings to the team. There was a play in Chicago, and I was at the game, so I noticed it a bit more. But, like, he's not a very good offensive player, which his numbers obviously show. But, like, his effort is just to the max every time. And there was a play, and I think it was Kapanen who made a real terrible pass for him. And it was going to nothing, but somehow it ended up in an offensive zone draw. I thought, that's good that he just, like, continued to put effort on that shift. And I was a bit worried, though. I mean, he did pull up on that shot he had when he hit the post. I thought that was going to be something bad, but came back. I just like what he brings. He seems pretty dialed in and being a defensive freak.
Tell us a little bit about William, is it Nichols? Speaking of last names that we are guessing to pronounce.
It is
Nicholl. 15 goals, 11 assists, and 26 points in 32 games. Are we excited about this? What's happening there?
I think to get a 7th round pick even to sign a contract is a win.
Yeah.
So that's good. I believe the Oilers drafted him as an overage player, if I'm not mistaken.
In 2024, is that when that was, Reese? I think it was.
I think it was. So that means, for people who don't know, most players were drafted into the NHL at 18, but I believe he was a year older.
Okay.
Or, like, whatever it was, something around there. But comes from a great program. He's had injuries, I believe, from his time in London, like, kind of been in and out of the lineup. But when he's played, he's been a real solid offensive player for them. So I think Bakersfield just needs to kind of keep regrouping and bringing guys up. But, like, every guy who's come to the Oilers this season from Bakersfield has been very prepared. And I've been on this train all season. So I think the Oilers' development right now is the best it's been in a long, long time, maybe ever, to be honest. Like, they're not just developing like first round picks anymore. Like, these are real guys who are kind of coming from nothing. Like Josh Szymanski, we had Stephen Ellis on the Daily Faceoff prospect guy, and he said when he was in the OHL, he never thought he would touch the NHL. Now people were upset he didn't play a game last night. And he's like, played 20 games in the NHL. He's already made an impact. So I think the Oilers are doing a really good job. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy gets a shot in the NHL one day too, based off just the Oilers.
It's cool that the players that are coming up from Bakersfield too kind of know their role.
Yeah.
And that they're good at it. You can tell that they've been focused on it. Like fourth line players are grinding, but when they come up, it's not a bunch of guys like for years we had probably what should have been third and fourth line guys coming up and playing like they're a first line player because they were a first line player in Bakersfield. It just seems like there's more role definition.
Well, it feels like there's some synergy between the two organizations, obviously being one organization, but I think Max Jones is the greatest example of that. Like when he joined the Oilers, he was playing for Providence, which is Boston's farm team, and he was like a top 6 guy for them, and he came here and I don't think he knew what his role was. But then he goes down to Bakersfield, and Colin Chalk, the head coach of Bakersfield, was talking and said that this was the start of the season, like he needs to understand the role he's going to have and become like a bottom 6 guy. And he has all the tools to do it. And then if you can be that heavy forechecker, use your speed well, like the goals will come. And that's what Max Jones has done. He didn't play much top 6 in Bakersfield. He's just a bottom 6 guy. He comes to Edmonton, he has 3 goals on the season. And that's why like people seem to be quite worried about Isaac Howard. I don't really get it. At the end of the day, this guy's a first-year pro. It's going to take him some time just to get used to that and playing the amount of games. It's almost double the amount of games from what a college season would be. And he's just been down in Bakersfield scoring goals, killing penalties, playing on the power play. And now people are like worried if he can adapt to the NHL. It's like, well, the proof is in the pudding. They've already had all these guys currently on the team who have adapted perfectly fine to the NHL. So I just trust the Oilers organization to figure it out with these guys because, like you said, like, they know where guys need to play, and there's some synergy throughout the organization to like the development pass of these players.
Hell yeah. We wanted to test your confidence on a bunch of different things.
Okay.
So currently tied for first, but we do have the tiebreaker, which it looks like we'll be able to keep because that's regulation wins.
Yes.
And we're up on Golden Knights and Ducks.
I think they're like 3rd in the West in regulation wins.
Sweet.
I think.
Yeah, we're at 39. No, that's just overall wins.
I think 31 of 30.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't even actually say on this what I'm looking at. Anyway, it looks like we got the tiebreakers. With that said, on a scale of 1 to 100, 100 being incredibly confident, where are you at with the Oilers winning the division, confidence-wise?
Well, they're currently first, and like you said, they have the tiebreakers. I think there's so many layers to this outside of Edmonton. Like, my biggest one is Anaheim. At the end of the day, Anaheim have kind of been at the top the entire year, or like since past Christmas at least, or the Olympic break, whenever you want to hit the milestone. But they're currently in the biggest run they've had all season.
Yeah.
Surely they will come out of this before the end of the year. I know there's only 4 or 5 games left, whatever. Like, they're too good to be like playing so poorly and losing the way they are. I will say, just because they're at the top right now, I think they're about 60. I would say 60 out of 100.
And looking at the remaining 4 games, we got the Sharks tonight, Kings Saturday afternoon, Avs on Monday, and Canucks on Thursday. I'd say that's a relatively easy schedule in comparison to what some of the other teams are dealing with their last 4.
Well, you're guaranteed a point against the Kings because they only play 60-plus minutes every night.
Right.
They set a record this season for the most overtime losses. They have 19. And so here's a crazy stat. Let me get this right. In the Western Conference, only one team has fewer wins in regulation than the LA Kings, and that's the Vancouver Canucks. And they are dead last in the NHL.
My jaw just falls to the ground.
And the Kings might sneak in.
Sneak in the playoffs because they have 19 overtime losses. It's crazy.
Jeepers.
Yeah,
all right.
so
60% confident that the Oilers could win the Pacific Division.
Yes.
Next, Oilers getting through the first round. Confidence level 1 to 100.
I would probably sit around the same, about 60, because there's a layer of like, when will Leon be back? I think he'll be back game 1. I do. But we've just been lied to the entire time he's been injured. So even if he misses one game, like that could be a big difference.
You guys, he looked really healthy in that gummy bear commercial.
there was a gummy bear commercial.
Well, he's like the spokesperson for what's the gummy bears that they're always showing on the screen at the games.
Haribo?
Yes.
I did not.
He's
know
in like
that.
a new ad with them. I was like,
He's walking pretty good in
he
that.
looks pretty good.
That's the good news. The bad news, it was filmed in November when he wasn't hurt yet. Okay, my next one was going to be that Dry he plays in the first round.
Okay, so
I'll say 90%.
Yeah, I agree
I'm
with
very
that.
confident he will, but like, there's too much of like, well, maybe you will, maybe you won't. It's like, well, all you do is lie to me all the time, Chris Knobloch. You told me this was day to day, and an hour later he was out for the season.
Yeah, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
This is why I think there was a baby born at Rogers Place.
Ryder, give it up.
The Oilers like to lie to us.
Yeah.
My guess for Dry is that he doesn't start first game. His first start will be after our first loss. If we win that first game,
interesting.
We roll game 2 without him
Yeah.
again. If we win again, maybe you keep him out for the whole first round. But if we lose a game,
right,
then he's the guy that you bring in
So
to
it's circumstantial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Keep him out as long as you can while you feel like you're in control of the series.
So if the rumors are true, people keep speculating it's a knee injury, which is 4 to 6 weeks, which it's only a sprain, should line up for like right around game 1, but I think that would only be 4 weeks.
Right.
So, hey, if you win the first round without him, I don't mind your idea.
Yeah, I think he was hurt on the 15th, which is 3 weeks ago. So that next
So you
Saturday
go.
would be pretty much just
4
over
weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah, so it might be around 5 weeks then.
Okay, confidence level on the Edmonton Oilers returning to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Oh, like 20%.
Okay.
That might even be high.
That might be high. Oilers doing something crazy and finally getting McDaddy his cup.
I guess lower? 10%?
10%.
Okay, I thought it might be the same, like getting to the finals and actually winning it this year would be pretty close.
Well, I guess it would be close. Maybe 15%. I think the Oilers are good enough to do it, like to get to the final. I just think like trying to get by Dallas for a third time is a lot different than trying to get by the Kings for a 6th time. You know what I mean? Like the Dallas Stars are good. I think Colorado's obviously good. I don't think Minnesota's that good, to be honest. I think they're quite overrated. I think the Oilers could potentially be the 3rd best team in the West, but I think the other 2 teams might be just a little bit ahead of them.
Okay.
I mean, one game at a time. You never know.
Yep.
Bouchard hitting 100 points.
What is he at?
Your confidence level. Oilers. Did you look this up today, Reese? I know that we were talking
90.
about it and we were both guessing. I don't know if we got an exact answer. 89 points.
Oh.
So he would need 11 points in 4 games.
I could see it.
0?
Yeah, that's pretty damn tough, actually. Unless he puts up another 6.9.
Yeah, he's
Zero?
gonna need a big one.
Even if he puts up a 6.9, he pretty much has to hit 2 points a night for the other 3 games. That's,
It's a tough stretch.
All right, I thought maybe he was at a little bit more than that. And finally, Bouchard Norris.
Well, I have a Bouchard Norris bet. Currently, I have a $6 cash out plus
On a $20
$6.
bet?
Yeah, so I got $26 cash out. Yesterday was $35.
Uh-oh.
So, I think he's 50-50 right now. I really do.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's between him and Werenski. Tough name. But the one thing that might help Bouchard, I looked it up yesterday, and ChatGPT can be not so helpful sometimes. Same with Google. And then there's only been 2 Norris winners that have won without making the playoffs, which was Eric Carlson when he had that 100-point year, but he was like minus 50, which is crazy. And then Adam Fox did like 2 years before. So if Werenski doesn't make the playoffs,
I never thought about that.
Does that help him? Because like it's always a conversation with the heart. It's like, well, what's the difference? It's still the best defenseman or the best player in the league. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many layers to it. I do think, maybe I'll say 49%, because I think Werenski is the odds-on favorite right now. But I don't think he's out of it. And, like, I think people really wrote him off after one bad game last night.
Uh-huh.
It just tells me that people are just waiting for him to have bad games. But, well, look how bad he is. Look how right I was.
Do you think some of the writers, too, like to have a hot take when they're voting? Like the people that are deciding this? And that's why McDavid doesn't just win the Hart most years, is because they want, like, oh, I want a bit of a hot take this year. I'm going to pick somebody that maybe nobody else does. And that could actually play into Bouchard's
I think the conversation around Bouchard has been so loud that it'll be way closer than people expect it to be.
All right.
Like the fact that guys like Frank Saravalli's openly come out, like, I think I'll vote for him to win. And it's if guys like Frank are saying that, like, what's everyone else thinking who's not saying it out loud, right? So I think you're right. Like, I think some guys vote on it just to make it seem a little bit different. Like the one guy who didn't vote for McDavid. But I heard Bob talking about this the other day. When that guy didn't vote for McDavid to win the MVP, which would have made him a unanimous MVP, McDavid's next 2 games in Pittsburgh had like 9 points or something stupid like that, and that's why that report was from. It's like, oh well, way to make a statement.
That's awesome.
And it's like, you don't think he knew? Like, it's
Right.
something I'm sure he played it in the back of his mind a little.
That's
but-
badass.
Yeah, it's pretty
I like
funny.
that story.
All right, Liam, going into the game tonight, back-to-back nights, we're playing the Sharks. How are you feeling going into tonight?
Feeling good. The Oilers have done fairly well on back-to-backs, I feel like, throughout the season. Just to, like, get it out of the way, I think, is a good thing. I think San Jose, obviously a team that's fighting for the playoff lives, too. Good team. Macklin Celebrini, obviously the top guy. They have another kid called Colin Graff, who was a college free agent a couple of years ago from Quinnipiac, won the Frozen Four with them. And Quinnipiac, I believe they had never won before, so it was like quite surprising.
What's his name? Colin Graff?
Colin Graff, double L in Colin, I believe. He has 20 goals this season, like leads their penalty killers like a sophomore. So he's been quite an impactful player for them too. I think they're going to be a tough game tonight, but also the last time they played him was that Brunch for Ben game when they got smoked and played terribly. So they got to figure it out tonight, because I think if you lose tonight, you just put yourselves in such a bad spot. You know, like this should be a winnable game.
Especially with Colorado coming up, because Colorado likes to play well against the Oilers, too.
Especially with what happened last time we played Colorado as well. Like, you got to play on your best that night.
Yeah, I mean, we've probably said this 30 times this year, but it kind of feels like a must-win.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Yeah.
I mean...
Every game is a must-win.
Yeah.
It feels like. Should we play our game with Liam?
Yes, we shall.
Okay.
We're taking on the San Jose Sharks tonight, so we wanted to play a game called Name That Shark.
Guess the shark.
Are they real sharks?
Well, I guess you're going to find out.
Okay.
And feel free to play along in the chat. Maybe you can get these right before Liam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Let's get that first shark up there, Reese.
Jeez. What the heck? Hammerhead.
That is a hammerhead shark.
So I have a story about a hammerhead shark. My dad was in the military in Yugoslavia, and they were in Croatia on a day off.
He must be very proud of you being a podcaster.
He's very proud. And they had a day off, and they went cliff jumping, and they jumping off this cliff or whatever, and then all of a sudden they just saw these fins circle around while they were jumping in the water.
No.
And they printed some pictures later, and you could see all these like shark fins around them, and it was a hammerhead shark, I believe.
Holy shit.
How would a hammerhead shark injure you? Because
I think they would like
they would just
ram you.
ram you, and you would just
Yeah.
the impact.
They'd hammer on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that is a wild story.
I've seen the pictures. They're nuts.
Also, I'm sure your dad is very proud of you.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Yes, I
It's
know.
just funny to go from like
I was in
one
the military.
generation military.
Yeah.
It's like when my brother brought up that we're a 5th generation farm, but none of us are running the farm. I was like, that sounds so bad.
We go from Liam's dad in the military to guess this shark.
Yeah.
Guess this blurred out image.
Yeah, he's nearly getting attacked from hammerheads. You're naming them when they're blurry.
All right, next up, name that shark.
Oh, it's Jaws.
That is Jaws. Well done. Okay, 2 for 2.
Do you
Let's see
think
if you
Jaws
can
is
run
a
this.
Halloween movie?
No.
Mm,
Why is that a Halloween movie?
interesting
Well,
question.
It's the summertime.
Spooky. I know, but like it's a spooky movie. It's like a jump scare movie, right? It's a good question.
That's
Well,
a very interesting question.
No, it came out June 20th. It's a stupid question.
It's a summer movie.
Yeah. Sorry, can't. I mean, you can watch it before Halloween, but it
No,
can't
that-
be. It
that's
can't be
a
a
weird
Halloween
choice.
movie when it comes out June 20th.
No.
Yeah. So every holiday, my fiance's family and all the cousins get together, and as Ukrainians, I'm sure there's thousands of them. It's insane, and they like to just watch like last Halloween we watched all these Halloween movies. But like Jaws was like the not spooky movie that we watched, but we watched it on Halloween. And the whole time I said that, I was like, I've never thought about watching Jaws on Halloween, but it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it lines up.
Yeah.
The heart rate is high.
Yeah,
watching something like
until
this.
you see the shark the first time, you're like, oh, that is not real.
That's a machine.
Have you seen Weapons yet?
No, that's too spooky for me.
Oh, it's good.
My kid, I watched it with my 14-year-old, and she was going through it.
Yeah.
There was a few moments in that show where I was like, this is a really bad idea.
We watched it during the day, though, which helped.
That helps.
All right.
Next up.
Next shark.
Name this shark.
What? Oh, that's Sharky.
That is Sharky, the mascot for the San Jose Sharks.
Do you think that
3 for 3.
Do you think they mailed in that name? Like,
Sharky?
really? Why can't it be like Shane the Shark?
Or what about Finn?
Anything.
Finn would have been-
Sharky?
Yeah,
Really?
Sharky is.
I think isn't Finn the Canucks?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that is right.
Yeah.
I bet they would have went with that
If they could.
if it wasn't taken already. All right, name this shark. Just the type.
Is that a tiger shark?
No.
A bala shark.
No.
No. Think scarier. More deadly.
Oh, a great white shark.
It's a great
Isn't
white.
that what Jaws is?
Well, Jaws
Yeah,
was
but-
Jaws was
That's
Jaws.
why I didn't guess it. Okay, great white shark.
I mean,
All right,
valid point.
no.
Valid crash out from Liam.
Well, I believe the next one might also be a great white or one of the remaining two.
Okay.
Is it the guy from Sharkdale?
Maybe.
Wow, he gets it before it's even posted.
I thought we went with. I must say,
Whoa.
this one has stunning. green
Totally
eyes.
redeemed yourself.
Absolutely.
What a great movie, Sharkdale.
I haven't seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
What about the shark from Finding Nemo? Also an incredible character.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. You should watch this.
Okay.
There's Will Smith is this guy. I forget his name.
No, I'm out then.
Yeah, he slapped that slapgate.
Also a shark. Could have been double shark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
What's
Will
that one
Smith-
called? A tiger? No.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Will Smith plays on the San Jose
Oh,
Sharks.
we're talking about now the hockey player,
Yeah.
not the
I was.
artist slash actor.
I'll be honest. I was a little confused about that one as well.
You got us good with that.
And we got the final name that shark. I think we got one more.
Salabrini.
Yes, correct. We're gonna give you 100% on that test.
That was incredible.
Because you got the one before we even showed the picture. I think is really impressive stuff.
Well, and I loved that he said that Will Smith is in this movie, and we should have came through with the actual Will Smith from the Sharks.
Yep.
So Liam did a better job prepping that than we did.
Yeah, he did. So 100% goes to Liam. Where can people find you today, my friend?
We are on the show today. We have another shark. His name's JD Young. He covers the Sharks. So he's a good guy.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You're not leaving yet. We have to play Flagel and Connections with him. When do you have
Okay.
to leave?
10:30.
Oh, we got
Okay.
15 minutes with Liam.
Chilling.
There's a new game I want to try too. I don't know if it works on.
You ever seen the movie King Richard?
I've heard of it.
It's with Will Smith.
Yeah, that's what he won the best picture for.
Oh,
or
yeah, it
best
was.
actor
I didn't even
for
think about
during
that.
Slap.
That was a great
Oh, that
movie.
was so awkward when he went up and got
Slapped
his
him?
Oscar
Oh,
after,
yeah.
and everyone
Yeah.
was just like, ooh.
Yeah, that was a tough moment.
It's a low point in his life, I think.
I think there was a time in Will Smith's life prior to the slap, where every movie he made went immediately to #1 in the box office until he made the movie. I think it was called After Earth, which was with his son Jaden Smith, and that was the first time like streak ended. The movie was awful because
Nepo baby.
Well, I watched it, and Jaden Smith is like basically the main character, but the whole premise of the movie is to have no emotion. So the entire time, Will Smith is just like injured in this like spaceship, and he just has no emotion because the monsters detect emotion. And then this bad movie.
That
Don't
does sound
watch
like
it.
a terrible plot.
It was awful.
Jaden Smith is my least favorite celebrity ever. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, there's some other people that have done worse than he has, but as
Yeah.
far as just like a dislike,
Because he's annoying to you.
he just is such a tryhard.
Mine's, what's his name? James Corden.
Whoa.
Sorry.
That's
I know he's
crazy.
British. But
Icon.
No.
English icon.
Annoying. Pick me energy. Wants to be in everything. Singing over other people.
Do you have a least favorite celebrity of all time? Let's post this and tag them all.
My favorite is probably James Corden.
No.
And what's the second kid that did the Karate Kid? Loved him. It was James.
My least favorite. Oh, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't like. She's not. I won't really call her a celebrity. I don't like that Megan Rapinoe.
Okay.
The U.S. soccer player.
Yeah.
I think she's just annoying.
Uh-huh.
So I don't really like her. I remember once they were playing Thailand at the World Cup and they won like 10-0. And she celebrated like the 7th or 8th goal. Like,
I
it was,
hate
like,
that.
the biggest goal. It's like, you're being an asshole.
Yeah.
So I would say she really sucks.
Like lifting her shirt over her head and running.
Like,
down the
it's
field
so
like
ridiculous.
This when it's 7-7 goal.
Yeah. And it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, fair.
Have you seen Project Hail Mary yet?
No, I should go. I've been there.
It's so good.
I haven't been to the movies in a little bit. I'm looking after my parents' dog right now.
Yeah.
And fiance's in this tournament called the Heritage Cup. So it's been like a lot of like busy evenings. So I haven't watched it yet, but I started listening to the Game of Thrones audiobook.
How's that going?
It's awesome. It's
How
really
are you
good.
keeping up with characters with an audiobook?
Yeah,
That
you almost
seems
need
hard.
the visuals because I didn't even know what names they were. I just knew what they looked like.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
So the way that the book is written is funny. I just finished watching it again, Game of Thrones, and the first season of the book is called Game of Thrones in the book, but the second book is called A Clash of Kings, and it's basically just like the 5 kings of Westeros who are all going to eventually fight each other, but every chapter is just the name of the main character they're going to talk about.
Oh, that helps.
So it's like Arya, John, and stuff like that. So it's actually quite easy
Smart.
to keep along. And then having watched the show a couple of times now, I kind of know who everyone is. And if I don't, I just look up the name.
Just look it up.
And it's like, oh, okay, this is where we're at with things. But it really is a book you have to really be dialed into. It's not something you can kind of like wander around and miss stuff. There's so much detail.
Yeah.
It's also 37 hours long.
Oh my
Holy.
god.
Yeah. And I'm 6 hours in and not a lot has happened yet.
If you just wear really dark sunglasses, you can take your parents' dog to the movies with you.
That's
I
true.
could, yeah.
Just and a stick.
Well, actually,
I've never tried it.
Here's a
but-
funny story. So you went to the card show this weekend, right?
Yes, yeah.
So I always used to like going to the Edmonton Comic-Con, and now it just turns out every time I'm just busy, so I can't go. But I went a few years ago, and I met Charlie Cox, who is Daredevil.
Okay.
He's like the blind superhero, right? And he was great. He was a really good guy. My friend had this comic book signed by him, and he was like talking about what the new season was going to be about. I think this was when season 2 of the original Daredevil series was coming out. And he's there, and all of a sudden, these like kids are poking their heads through the curtain, being like, "Charlie, like, you coming to lunch with us? You said you would come," and all this stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, like, let me just get through this line." And it was the 4 kids from Stranger Things. But in the moment, I hadn't watched Stranger Things before. So I didn't know who they were. And I like kind of clued it together a little bit after I watched it. And it was like the 4 or 5 kids, whatever there were of them.
No
and I was
way.
like, that is crazy.
Who are these asshole kids? These entitled
Yeah,
kids?
yeah, like, who are
stealing my
these?
meeting.
We have a really crazy story. Speaking of Game of Thrones and not recognizing someone until after, we have a friend of a friend that said that he was on a dating app in Ireland and he matched with a woman, went on a date, they hooked up.
Whoa.
Next day, he ends up saying, "No, I'm not interested." Starts dating a girl. Months later, there's a Christmas movie on Netflix, and it's what's her name? Emma.
Queen
what's
of
the-
Dragons.
Who's
Khaleesi.
Oh my
Khaleesi.
God. Emily Clark? Is
Yeah.
it Amelia Clark?
Amelia Clark.
No way.
And she's in a Christmas movie, and he's like, "Oh, that's the girl I hooked up with." She never once said she was famous. She was in Ireland doing like a voiceover work for a
Whoa.
cartoon. And then he later had never seen Game of Thrones.
She was like the
The
biggest, thing in
biggest
the world
deal.
at the moment.
And he hooked up with her and ghosted her.
What an idiot.
I know.
He even said that she had a dragon tattoo on her, and he asked what it's about, and she said, "Dragons have been a pretty big part of my life."
Yeah,
and
she has
then
like 3
laughed.
eggs
and he
on her
didn't
arm.
get it.
Whoa.
Yeah, and he even identified like she's got like a goat or something on her back that he like confirmed she had, and he even said she wasn't that good looking.
What
Which,
a
as soon as he said that, I was like, I'm never talking to this person again. You're an idiot.
You guys have seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I
Loved it.
I loved it too.
Yeah.
But the ending was quite
Yeah.
shitty.
I don't know. I'm okay with it.
I think when the show was that good, there's no way the ending could have been perfect, right? Like, your expectations are so high.
So high,
yeah.
for sure. I just don't know why they only made it 10 episodes or 8 episodes, whatever it was. Like, at least give me like a few more, like build it up a little bit. But like the White Walkers come, they have their big brawl.
No spoils around here.
They're doing the 15-year anniversary this year.
Yeah,
we're spoiling
We're a
it.
spoil-free zone around here. We promise.
I just wish. I think so. I have 2 things. Obviously the show, the books are not done, right? So I think it's from season 6 onwards. Is like from the director's perspective.
Oh,
of things.
okay.
I think it might be like end of season 6, whatever it is. But the author of the books, what's his name, George R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He said he's like, I would have killed so many more people. Like there would have been like so many more consequences. He's like the fact. Okay, no spoilers. The one character who like betrays his family the entire show, like survives. Is like, how does that happen? Like
Right.
he's so much. He does so much. I would have liked to have seen the certain bad guy win the whole thing.
Really?
I think I would have been insane. And like a great way to end the show. They're like, yeah, everything went wrong.
It is. I think that a lot of the anger towards the final episode, too, was people that didn't know what to do with their emotions now that their favorite show was over.
Yeah.
So you're just pissed off.
Well, the other side of it, too, is like the 2 characters everyone liked the most, your friend's friend and Jon Snow, their endings, they get nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing good comes from those guys. And then, like, the character you, like, didn't really care for and, like, in Bran, like, kind of gets it all. It's just like, that's
all right.
It's a bit underwhelming.
Spoiler-free zone.
Listen,
That's
this
enough
should
over there.
not this should not stop people from watching Game of Thrones.
No.
It is incredible.
Yeah.
Totally. And the other 2 shows that have come out after House of the Dragon's fine.
Yep.
And A Night of the Seven Kingdoms is
Loved it.
awesome. I think
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
good.
It was so good.
So good. So different.
Uh-huh.
So different.
All right, let's do Flagel.
You guys go for it.
You got to do the first guess.
Yeah, that's a good contribution.
start.
Yeah.
Because the day that you get it first try will be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Lisa.
Canada.
Good guess.
Imagine.
I don't really like that guess. 'cause
Why? It's
Everything's
fun.
far away from it.
Not too bad. 64%.
Wait, let's see the
And
direction.
there's red.
Well, yeah, everything's
7,000 kilometers.
Could this be China?
I think China's too far.
Yeah.
But what if, after everything that happened last week on the show, this was Poland?
What? Let's try it.
Let's give it a go. Dzień
would-
dobry to my Polish fans. Got it.
Goal.
What? You should have guessed first. You would have said Poland.
Dziękuję.
That's crazy.
Means thank you, Liam.
There you go. Gracias.
Dziękuję
Yeah.
bardzo.
Insane.
Yama,
Okay.
That's a big
Yama
one.
duja hui.
All right.
said anything.
Now what are you saying?
Nothing.
Should we try connections, fam?
Sure.
Let's do it.
We've got
we got
5
minutes with Liam. I've
Liam.
got a new game if we get through connections in a decent pace here, too.
Really?
Quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Spectacle, something you see. Colleague.
Oh, luck.
Shade.
Someone beside you is a colleague. Uneven.
Uneven, parallel.
Oh, colleague.
I got
One of your peers.
I got
colleague,
one.
Peer, associate, and
spectacle.
hold on. Colleague, peer, associate. Yep, fellow works. Or
peer, Reese, peer.
Get rid of contact, go to peer. Yeah.
There we go. Here we go.
Please.
Yes.
Nice.
Well done.
Okay, where were you going?
Well, could there be eyewear without the S? So spectacle, goggle, contact,
Looks.
Oh.
and
Shades.
shade.
Shades.
That's a good one.
Nailed it. Has
Well
to be.
done.
Eyewear
Purple
in
as
the
well. I
singular.
think that's the hardest one.
No problem.
Monkey business. That's it.
Parrot.
Pull-up
bar.
ski.
Oh, parallel bar, pull-up bar.
Oh.
Uneven bar.
Monkey bars.
Monkey bars.
Wow.
Wow.
That means we got time for the new game with Liam.
What's this
Took
last?
us a minute.
Design, look, style, and scheme. What
Just
you do with
fashion?
Fashion, yeah. Aesthetic.
Yeah.
So,
There you
yeah,
go.
fashion.
Well done,
wow, that was fast.
That was good.
We're
Yeah, that
getting better.
was good.
This is an efficient show right now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we're clipping.
Flagel on the second guess.
Yeah,
Corrections
true.
First try.
That's true. Let's see how this goes. It's maptap.gg.
I love MapTap.
Have you? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay.
Have you
What's
played
map
this yet?
tab?
It's so hard.
It tells you somewhere in the world, and you have to find it on the globe and click, and then it tells you how many kilometers you are away. But it's always funny that it chirps you really hard unless you do extremely well, and the chirps are pretty funny.
My brother-in-law loves MapTap, and he was here. I only started playing it this weekend. He came for Easter, and he texted and was like, "I want to play this game," and he sent me a score, and I smoked him.
Sweet.
And now I tripped him all weekend. I'm buying him an atlas for his birthday. This joke is not over.
Does it work to play it live here? Maptap.gg.
Okay, pull it up. Let's try our best.
And then you'll just have to figure out how to maneuver without clicking on a spot.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Otherwise, you'll ruin our score, Reese.
And then
No pressure.
Then we'll be really mad.
Yeah, we'll be super mad.
Okay, so
Okay, here we go.
Game time. So click on the middle of that circle.
Oh, yeah, this is your tutorial, Reese.
Yeah.
So just skip through this. There you go, New York City.
New York City. Distance 64 kilometers.
I didn't realize New York was that far south on the... Oh, I guess that's the Great Lakes. That makes sense.
So Florida. So that's obviously down here. Down right at the bottom, that little point there, Reese. No, other way.
Right, that's California you're on right now, Reese. Yeah, down.
Yeah, honestly, anywhere in there is probably good.
Click it.
I don't know where that is. Oh, nailed it.
Wow, you nailed it. And it even said
Holy
nailed it.
crap.
Well,
98.
Florida's pretty easy.
Yeah, maybe,
Okay,
but
Hong
not to
Kong.
everyone.
So go right, Reese.
Oh, yeah, he's scared to click.
Just hold. If you hold down and move it, it should be fine.
Oh, okay. So you can hold inside.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, now China's a bit up.
Yeah, to the right,
So
further
keep
right.
going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Now down a
Go
bit.
down a bit. Hong Kong. Is Hong Kong?
I would say it's an island, isn't it? It's an island off of China. I
Is
don't
it
know.
off of China? I wasn't sure if it was off of China or like kind of like right at the end.
I'm gonna say.
So China's kind of this big brown pot, Reese.
Uh-huh.
Like those white mountains there, those are the Himalayas.
I don't know if Hong Kong is an island or not. I think my guess is gonna be right where it comes out to the right, Reese. Right.
Where it,
right.
like,
up,
attaches
up,
there?
up.
There?
Maybe that spot.
Let's try
Sure.
it.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, not bad.
Oh,
Okay. What does it say to me?
1,700
Who knew geography
kilometers.
was so hard?
Screw that guy. I thought I did okay there.
I thought you did okay.
I
Okay,
think we need an
go-
atlas, too.
Go left, Reese. Keep going left. Keep going left. Keep going left. Okay, see.
The boot is Italy.
Yeah, see where those like islands are there in the middle? Yeah, right around there. That's Greece. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, those are all the Greek islands.
So
What's this one? Milos. I think Milos is an island.
all right.
Maybe.
What? Go with one of the big ones then.
Well, I think you're going more to the left, Reese. Go to the left. There. Go down. Move your
There's
mouse
the
down.
boot.
Yeah, I think that's Greece. Yeah, go to the right slightly. Maybe that.
Sure.
Let's do
I
it.
like it.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Unbelievably good is what
Yeah,
they gave us
thank you,
credit
thank
for.
Oh, the Netherlands. Okay, that's up. Go to Great Britain.
Did you just see the spaceship come in there?
Yeah. Great Britain's to the left, Reese. Okay, Great Britain. See that island on the left? Left.
Yeah.
Up. Down, right.
Okay, just move the cursor now.
Just
yeah,
right
there
there.
we go.
Okay, zoom in a little bit. Okay.
Nice.
So Netherlands is like here.
Okay.
So I
A
think
little bit up to the right then? Or
yeah,
no?
kind of near the top. Yeah,
Yeah?
right around there. That's
Yeah.
Netherlands somewhere. I don't know.
Leiden? Is that what it's called? Leiden?
Yeah, I think that's about the Netherlands because
That
this
doesn't
is
give
France.
any tips if it's on the coast or not, does it? Leiden.
Well, I know that Rotterdam is on the top by the
Okay.
coast because you can get a boat from England
to Rotterdam.
to Rotterdam. So I don't know, maybe somewhere right there is probably.
Let's
fun.
try it.
Click
Yeah,
it.
right there, Reese. Why not? Oh, maybe it was
Well
on the coast.
done. You are probably kicking the shit out of your brother for the rest of your life with this.
Wow.
Oh, Japan.
Oh, there's one more. Got to stay under 1,000.
Japan, keep going. Go down. Is that Japan? No, that's not Japan, is it? I think Japan.
I think it's that.
It's
to
just
the right
to
now,
the
straight
right.
to that one. Now down.
I think it's that.
That's what I think it is.
Isn't it a little bit further? Oh, it could be. If you zoom in, maybe it says the name.
I'd really wreck the game. Yeah, I don't know if that is Japan, but I think it is.
I wonder if that part above it is Japan or is that
Brett is
north and
yelling in the
south?
chat. It's on the coast.
Yeah, Japan is on the. Is Japan an island?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyone else say anything? Anyone want to?
I think Japan's an island.
I think it is too. I think it's down. I think it might be that.
Try it.
Give it a go.
To the right. there.
Down, Reese. Down.
One of those islands.
Yeah, I think
yep.
I'm there. Sure.
Really?
You don't think that's it?
People are saying go up, right up.
Right
That
there?
one?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's try it.
Try it.
Oh,
way
Damn.
We're getting yelled at that Liam has to leave us.
Oh.
We're getting one of these from the boss.
And that's it.
843.
843 is
That's
pretty
pretty
good.
That's pretty
score.
good. If it's under 1,000, we're doing pretty good. I contributed nothing. Liam, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
And make
Just
sure.
make sure he knows how serious this was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How important this was.
Now I
bad.
get to
For the
send a better-
future of the company.
Now I can send a better score to my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Okay, see you guys.
There's video proof.
And that guest was brought to you by Southview Acura. Catch Liam on ONE weekdays from noon until 1:30. Highly recommend if you work out over the lunch hour, watching ONE just makes time vanish on like the treadmill or elliptical.
Well, and what's awesome about it is the chat is lit.
Yeah, it's
and there are
crazy.
so many funny people in there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's great.
So it's a good time.
Give
Even if
it
you're
a
just
go.
sitting having lunch, it's like you're hanging out with a bunch of people.
Especially right now as things are heating up, because that chat and ours going into playoffs gonna be popping. So we hope. Southview Acura, sexy as hell. That's their new slogan.
Don't forget to grab your ticket for this Saturday. We're going to be at Greta for the early start of the game, nationgear.ca. Tickets are $10. It seems like a lot of the Saucy Posse are going to be there. And this is all in support of Kaleo Collective, which helps single moms. This Saturday, April 11th, doors at 1, puck drop at 2 p.m., and we're going to have some hockey ticket giveaways as well. Should we talk about what's happening around the city?
Yes, but first, don't forget to hammer that like button. We need to get to 50 or we're not doing the show tomorrow.
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, we're at 33 right now.
What? That is pathetic.
I know it is.
That's the lowest ever.
Might be.
Where is everyone?
I don't know. But we've got a lot more than that watching live right now, so get on it. Hammer that like button.
What the heck?
That's how we share this beautiful show to the world.
All right, what's happening in Edmonton is a presentation of River Cree Resort and Casino. And we would love to see you for our first ever Nation Playoff Draft Party. You can get your team in now at nationgear.ca. Your chance at winning $2,500. All proceeds support Kids Sport Edmonton. All right?
Yeah, we've got a couple tables left. So get in on it and get in on it now if you want in on it.
There's also always really cool concerts happening at the Cree, so you can see the list of all of the bands that are coming through, the comedians, the artists over on their website as well. All right, what's happening in Edmonton? The lineup for the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival is out now. It was announced this week. Tickets go on sale this Friday. Pete Davidson making his way to Edmonton, Alberta. Maybe we can get him on the sauce.
That would be dope.
That would be crazy.
If ticket sales aren't going well, we can.
100%.
If ticket sales are going well, we won't be able to.
Nope.
That seems to be how it works.
Who else is going to be there? Aziz Ansari is going to be headlining. Robbie Hoffman, who is so funny if you've never seen her. So good. GreatOutdoorsComedyFestival.com. Plus more. Lots of fun people. You actually opened for Theo Vaughn at the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival.
It was so sick.
How did that feel?
It was wild. It was there were over 9,000 people there, and so it was by far the biggest show I had done, obviously. And then I heard Theo get up there, who's one of my favorite comics, and he said, "This is the biggest show I've ever done." It was so wild to me that my favorite comic's biggest show that he ever did. I got a chance to be there. You'd tell a joke, and like people would start laughing, and you'd hear the human laughter, and then as the sound traveled back to like the 9,000 people, you could hear the laughter like rolling. It was insane. It was one of the coolest feelings I've ever had.
What else is happening in Edmonton? This is cool if you're a big fan of K-pop Demon Hunters. They're collaborating with McDonald's. They announced this last night, and it will be available here in Canada. There's going to be a new McFlurry flavor and 2 separate meals, plus collectible cards, where one of them apparently is super rare. It's going for $120 US on eBay at the moment. So keep your eyes peeled if your kids love K-pop Demon Hunters and they love a good Happy Meal.
Yeah.
It's going to be at McDonald's. And the third story, police are seeking some information on a fraud investigation. An Edmonton man, 39 years old, was charged with fraud for altering the odometer on vehicles to sell them for higher prices. Who else, when you read this headline, immediately thought of the movie Matilda and Danny DeVito's character?
I'm actually surprised you don't hear of this more.
I'm sure it happens all the time. It's just you're not caught.
But if you like get a vehicle that has 300,000 kilometers and you roll it back to say it's got 110,000 kilometers, you can sell it for twice as much. It's just surprising to me. Like, I'm glad they busted this guy, because how shitty would that be? Let's say you have 10 grand, you need a family vehicle, you buy one, and the thing actually has 400,000 kilometers on it. Like, you just bought yourself a piece of crap that's going to be in the shop any moment. Like, it would really, really suck to be in that situation. So I'm glad they got on top of this, but I am surprised it doesn't happen more.
Yeah, love that scene in Matilda, and she's like, "Isn't that illegal?" Danny DeVito's character gets so mad, and then she glues his hat. So the next time he puts on his hat, it's got super glue and he can't get it off. Man, I gotta rewatch Matilda at some point.
Great movie.
So good.
Yeah.
Your daughter used to look like Matilda when she was little.
So much.
Like uncanny, to the point where every single time you and her were out in public, someone would either say something or if you posted a picture, the comments identical to Matilda.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, I even took her to Matilda and posted the picture of the movie Matilda and her side by side, and people couldn't tell which one was which. That's how close she looked to it. It was crazy. We're only at 43 likes for the episode, so
sweet. I'll take a day off.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna take the day off tomorrow.
Reese, you cool with having a day off tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, whatever works.
Okay, sweet.
Cool.
Well, you guys have 21 minutes to get your poop in a group here. If not, we're gone.
All right, so that's what's happening in Edmonton. Let's get into celebrity news, brought to you by Just Bite Me Meals. In fact, Saucy M in the chat said that she stopped by Bite Me Meals yesterday, and you can actually use our promo code SAUCE20
in store.
Sweet. To save 20%. She got a bunch of meals, including the Wagyu pot stickers, which are one of my favorites. She also got the mini egg protein donuts. Looked like a really good haul. So thank you for supporting Just Bite Me Meals, and you can learn more at justbitememeals.com using that promo code SAUCE20 as well. Celebrity news, what's happening? We have an update with the whole Kanye West performing at the Wireless Festival.
Yeah, they've actually canceled the entire festival now because the UK Home Office banned Kanye from entering the country, forcing organizers to scrap the festival. So
yeah, this was supposed to happen between July 10th and 12th, and all tickets will be refunded.
You'd think that they would be able to get a different headliner in that amount of time. Like, it's July 10th to 12th. That's 3 months away, almost to the day. Why can't you line up somebody by then? But I guess if they're pissed and they don't want the economy boost for the city that they were bringing this to, London.
It's tainted maybe in their mind.
Yeah, I could see them being like, well, screw you then. I do understand that there are people that, like I said yesterday, that are passionately against Kanye West being able to have a platform again. Like, the fact that he was nearly canceled, out of any celebrity that deserved it, he had it coming. Some of the things he said and some of the things he posted are unforgivable.
Do you still listen to his music?
Very rarely.
And you're such a big fan.
Yeah.
That hurts.
It'll still pop up on my playlists and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I take an extra couple seconds like jamming before I switch it. But I'm definitely not like buying his merch.
Can I ask a controversial question?
Fire away.
And I want full honesty.
Go ahead.
When's the last time you listened to R. Kelly Ignition? I can proudly say I have not listened to it once.
And it was like
Once.
the biggest throwback song of all time.
It's one of my favorite songs, but I have not. And that hurts me to say because I love it.
As far as hip hop R&B goes, that song would still be probably the most played throwback song of all time had he not been a complete weirdo.
Remember when he did that song? Oh man, what was it called? The World's Greatest. That song would still be used in documentaries to this day if he wasn't such a loser. It's
Do you
too
think
bad.
after he dies, people can then because he's not getting the money anymore? Like in 30 years, are we going to be bumping R. Kelly?
No.
I mean,
no. Other celebrity news, Madonna is going to be appearing as herself in the second season of Apple TV's comedy, The Studio, which, can I be honest about The Studio? Thought it was a little too inside for me.
Yeah.
Thought it was a little too for other people in the Hollywood industry. I didn't get anything.
Because the like writers, people that rank it, Rotten Tomatoes type things are usually people that are in the industry. TV shows and movies that are about TV shows and movies always rate really well. Or like do well at award shows.
Right.
Where they're not actually as good as that. I that's how I've felt about that. So that's why I wasn't into that show either. It felt inside to me too.
I mean, if you're a big fan of Madonna, maybe you'll be checking it out because she's playing herself. Also, Julia Garner, who's in Weapons that we were talking about earlier with Liam, she's playing Madonna in the upcoming biopic, and they were seen together hanging out.
This says Garner was originally cast to play Madonna in the Real Life Project before it was canceled.
What? They were literally posting together last week.
That's maybe because they were in the studio together.
Why would they cancel
Is
that?
the Madonna biopic still happening? Let's check it. Yes, it says it's still happening.
Can't believe anything. Also, happy Rex Manning Day to all who celebrate. Thanks for the reminder. Turd in the chat. The cult classic holiday is celebrated by fans from the 1995 movie Empire Records. This is celebrated on April 8th, which is today.
So it was on and then it was canceled, and apparently they've still been working on it, is the vibe I'm getting here. On the Madonna biopic.
They look like the same person. She is going to nail that role. If we know anything about Julie Garner and how amazing she was in Ozark.
She is such a good actress.
So good in Weapons.
Yeah.
She'll be amazing as Madonna.
What was the show that she was in? It was the documentary about the fake aristocrat or whatever.
Yeah. She played the woman that, pretended
she was a big influencer, right?
I don't
Or
remember
that she
her
was
name.
super rich from New York. That
The
was a
chat
really good
will
one.
come through. You guys know what we're talking about.
Let's see if the chat's come through, though. Let's see if...
They have. We got over 50 likes.
Fine. I guess we're working tomorrow. Bullshit.
I'm excited.
Time for recommend something, hey? Let's get into that.
Sure. This is a segment where we
Recommend
recommend something.
something.
What do you got, Ryder?
If you have not yet watched Love on the Spectrum, this latest season might be the most adorable, wholesome show I've ever watched. My kid's super into it, so I've been watching it with her. I watched some of the prior episodes, maybe even got through a full season of the first one. But this season that just got released on World Autism Day last week is spectacular.
So Giggly Squad just won Best Podcast. Like, were awarded above any of the other major ones that you've heard of, Giggly Squad. And they are so funny. These two women that are on it, they were talking about the latest season. And one of them goes, I think that's like the first time I've ever seen a man ask a question on a date. And they were just laughing about how these men on Love on the Spectrum are actually engaging in conversation. Whereas when they're like, when we go on dates, we're the only ones asking questions. The men don't learn anything about me.
Okay, well, bold statement. It is interesting when you hear somebody that's that honest. Like, people on the spectrum are just known to, say it as it is.
Yeah.
And when two people are like that on a date together, it's just...
Honesty.
Hey, do you want to kiss? No, not right now. Okay. Hey, do you want to get married? Someday. Okay. Not right now? Nope. Okay. Thanks. Like, it's just so direct. It's a really, really wholesome season of television. So highly, highly recommend it. That's my recommendation.
My recommendation is I'm really in my cereal era yet again. And if you are looking for something to snack on, cereal. Cereal is so back. In fact, Vector, to be specific. Because then you kind of feel healthy, or you kind of feel like you could go and run a marathon after. Because that's what they do in the Vector commercials. They get home from a really long mountain bike session, and they have a bowl of Vector because it's got protein in it. So when I eat Vector, I feel like an athlete.
Just like a machine.
Yeah.
It was surprising the other day I got you to pour me a bowl of cereal, and you put so little milk in it. It was stupid.
You use too much milk.
No.
Reese, what's the appropriate amount of milk that should go in cereal? What's the ratio? Should it be drowning to the point where your cereal gets soggy immediately? Or should
That's
there
a
be...
weird way to spin it.
That's how
drowning.
you do it.
That's an aggressive way to win this argument.
Reese?
I am actually on the side of more milk because I'm normally filling my bowl up again.
Nice one.
Also,
you don't have to eat all the milk.
Like, it shouldn't be like you shouldn't be able to push it all down underneath the milk. It should still be able to like hang out up top.
Yeah. All right. So like a little iceberg still of cereal.
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
milk for the majority of the top.
I don't think you should be able to see the milk that much on the top.
Yeah, you do. I couldn't see it at all. I didn't know I was having cereal. I thought you thought I just wanted dry cereal.
You thought it was oatmeal?
Lots to talk about with that. I wanted to bring up what the hottest topic of conversation was last night, it seemed. And it's this new Zamboni that the Utah Mammoth have.
Sorry, before we get into that, someone just said Vector's a scam. What do you mean?
It could be like vitamin water, that they make it sound like it's healthy and it's just juice. Like, is Vector actually filled with protein? I don't know.
Scotia Cards in the chat said the protein content includes the milk.
Oh, that is a scam.
That is scammy.
You just have a glass of milk.
Anyway, sorry. What? We're talking about the Zamboni from last night. Absolutely incredible work from the designers.
This thing is an absolute beast. What's it called? Utah Mammoth. Mathboni. It's the Mathboni.
No, that's not what it's called.
The Zamoth.
Zamoth.
That's better than Mathboni. Anyway, the Zamoth
There it is.
Legendary. And the main reason I got so pumped about this is taking a kid to a hockey game is not cheap because they want snacks at intermission. They want to go to the concession at intermission and they want you to spend your entire day's salary or your mortgage payment. They will get it. They want the hot dog. They want the popcorn. They want the Skittles. They want the iced tea. They want it all. If this sucker is driving around the rink, your kid's going to be content sitting for intermission. I think this saves parents a lot of money if you have this kind of unit. The Mammoth. Badass, eh?
It's not the Mammoth. It's the...
Oh, the Zamoth. The Manboni.
It lights up. The eyes light up.
Yeah, it's cool as shit.
That... I want to ride it.
Yeah, they had people like shooting out of the t-shirt gun from the top of the Zamoth yesterday.
How do we step up our Zamboni? It just has...
Okay.
It has a cooling and heating sponsor on the side. I think we need to step up our game.
Funny you say that. I've done a little work. I have an idea.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Oilers.
Good guess.
Wait, I'm just thinking.
Oh.
Hold on. It shoots oil.
No, that sounds so dangerous. You're squirting oil on fans. That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. Or on the ice.
Okay, let's hear your idea. I'm sure it's brilliant.
It is.
Eye roll.
So I think that the Oilers should change their Zamboni to be a huge oil drop.
That's what I just said.
No, you said squirtin' oil.
Squirt, squirt.
Diddy.
No,
Well,
not baby oil.
That makes more sense than crude oil.
Okay, so what's your vision?
Check this out.
You have a picture?
Yes, I put in some work.
No, you didn't. ChatGPT did.
A big oil drop Zamboni.
Let's see it.
Look at that thing. Look at that thing. That thing's sick. I went with white because I thought black isn't like a color that we wear.
That better not be a real Zamboni driver or you're in a lot of trouble.
What do you mean? So I have some names for it. The slippery drip, I was thinking would be a good one because like an oil drop, oil drips.
Why is it white?
Well, because I told you I didn't want to go with black. Because...
What if you went with blue?
Well, I guess you could, yeah. I just went with white because it was the first thing I thought of. We also have the power sprayer. Rapid release could be the name of the Zamboni. That's cool, right? Rapid release.
It would have to be really fast.
Or the wet ride. Anyway, that's...
I'll tell you one thing. There's no parents that are letting their kids ride that one.
Why? It's just an oil drip.
Well, there's no room for anyone else.
That's true. Maybe
also,
on the back.
Is that you? What's coming out of that guy's head?
I think it's just like a communication tower.
Oh.
So he can let the guys know. He can let guys know that the slippery drip's ready to park. Anyway, that's my idea for...
Okay, my oil squirting is so much cooler than that one.
That's the stupidest idea. Squirting.
Oh, yeah, yours was genius.
Thank you. Why not have a cool oil drip Zamboni? The power sprayer. Because it sprays out water, you know? Put in a lot of work to just get chirped on that, actually. That's pretty disappointing. You know how many times I had to correct ChatGPT and say, no, that's not what I want?
Saucy Miss Mackie just asked if there's a rag to clean it up when it's done its job.
That's a good idea. It's a really good idea, actually. See? That's what support feels like. We're a community. You're giving good ideas to my good idea.
Okay, Devin. So many babies in 9 months. Yeah, we had one baby born in Rogers Place.
Just think of when that thing pulls in. That pulls in when it's done Zamboniing. It's just done getting its bone on, and it just pulls into the fallopian tube parking spot.
All right, let's get to our bets. This segment brought to you by Sports Interaction Sportsbook and Casino. Every game's your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. From puck drop to overtime, you can bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook. 19 plus, please play responsibly. I was so close to winning, and it made the game that much more fun to watch. If only we won.
Yeah, I had a 7-game or 8-game parlay yesterday, and the only ones I got wrong, both teams lost in a shootout.
That hurts.
If those two shootouts would have reversed, I would have won over $500 on a $5 bet. Insane. Anyway, here we are.
Anyway, I'm going with it. Oilers win tonight, obviously, and Savoy has some work to do tonight, so I'm going with anytime goal scorer Matthew Savoy. If you want to ride with me, go for it. If not,
he could use a bounce back game. I didn't think he looked his best yesterday.
That's correct.
I'm going to go with that the studs are showing up. So Oilers win with a Celebrini goal and a McDavid goal. The crazy part is you bet on a Celebrini goal the other night when the Oilers weren't playing it, when they played Chicago. And I think that's the only game Celebrini hasn't scored in his last 6.
He got an assist, though.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh.
Anyway,
So
McDavid,
close.
Celebrini each scoring.
Nice.
McDavid knows he needs to score probably to take this team past the finish line with Hyman and Draisaitl out.
Well,
so I
and
think the McDavid bet to score is a smart one right now.
Well, and he knows that Celebrini's right there behind him as far as fame goes and talent. So
yeah,
show him what you got.
And Celebrini's already passed him on crushes because both your niece and my daughter have a new favorite team. The Sharks.
They love him.
They love him.
Every game's your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. Get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. You can bet now at sportsinteraction.com/OilersNation 19+. Please play responsibly. You know what's crazy to think? That with my niece and your daughter, like Connor McDavid's old to them.
Uh-huh.
So if
he's our
that
age.
makes you feel old, sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And looking back at the 3 stars of anything, 70 votes in today. And
Reece takes it.
barely gets it done. So he's at 3. This Hot Wing Challenge may be happening sooner than we think. Not thrilled about it. Thank you to everybody who supports the show. We appreciate it very much.
Mm-hmm.
We will be back tomorrow. We've got Shoddy Mills maybe coming on the show here soon.
What?
Shoddy Mills followed me on Instagram over the weekend after I jumped into his live chat. He slid into the DMs and he said, "When do you want me on your show?"
For those that don't know, Shoddy Mills is a local rapper.
Yes. The next big thing in music in Edmonton.
Maybe he can take over that festival in London.
I don't know if he's well known enough worldwide, but festivals in Edmonton should be knocking on his door soon.
Maybe he could be one of the opening acts at the Great Outdoors Festival.
That's
Sometimes
true.
they have singers.
Yeah, that's true.
Except the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival is all about like comedy, and Shoddy Mills is no joke.
No joke.
I could probably write some lyrics.
Yeah.
That was pretty slick.
Maybe you two could do a rap battle against each other. If you want to study somebody who very quickly got an online presence and a social media following that is huge locally, study Shoddy Mills and what he does. He's got his token moves, the shoddy jump. He's got bustin' bullets.
Is that a song?
It's his tagline.
Oh.
And he has it in one of his songs. I believe the song might be called Bustin' Bullets.
Can you sing one of his songs? Liz is asking in the chat.
No, not off the top of my head. I can't.
What?
They're too hard to learn,
What
man.
about you, Reece? Do you know any lyrics?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to take away from Ryder's
No,
thunder
please,
here.
go ahead.
No.
Reece, throw the camera on you and
Take it away.
Ryder, you're the biggest shoddy guy I know.
thank you.
Do you know any lyrics?
I'm going to convince Shoddy he needs to get some merch going because I feel like he could really sell a ton of merch if he hasn't ventured. And I
He
haven't
can learn
seen
something
any merch
from
yet.
us. Our Saucy Posse merch now available. In fact, Maddie was on it so fast, she now has Saucy Posse merch where the logo's on the front. For those in the chat that said they want to bedazzle their shirts.
Sweet.
Nationgear.ca.
Yeah. So, Shoddy, if you guys are interested, let me know and I will lock it in maybe even as early as next week. Busting bullets around here.
Would you rap battle him? If I gave you both a subject out of a hat, do you think you could beat Shoddy Mills?
No, but I might do it just because it sounds like a party. Would you drop the beat?
Yeah.
All right, maybe we'll do that then.
Perfect.
Anyway, that's coming up. We got some more good guests that are going to be rolling through here as we venture through the end of the week. Go Oilers. Get it done in San Jose tonight. Keep the lead in the Pacific Division.
And as Liam recommended, watch Shark Tales. Stay saucy.
Shark Tale.
Whatever.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilers Nation YouTube channel.
Freaking nailed it.